Absolutely perfect conditions down here on the track. It's a big field of 14. They're sorting themselves out. This is a championship race. We might see Archie Wallace potentially ease his way forward. He's doing just that. Hussey to the inside. Then we've got Shaw just sitting on the rails at the moment, but Archie Wallace, Herd to the outside. Expecting to go through in around 59 seconds. Remember, it's 16:09, so they need to be 59 if they want to get that sub-4, which is what we want here. Perfect conditions, no excuses. Wallace, Herd, Hussey, to the outside there, Burrows. They are pacing beautifully. Noakes, saw him run bravely last week in the 5K at the Box Hill Burn. Archie's back here again before he heads off to the US. Baisha sitting nicely, his teammate Bowers also going nicely. Clifford at the rear of the field with Boyd. Barrett tucked in beautifully. Dale moving along beautifully. They're right on target as they go through that 400. Right on target. So the winner of this event also pockets the $400, plus there are the incentives to go as well. So 400 on the line for the Victorian Open Mile Champion. And Lockie Herd looking strong at the moment. We saw Hussey have a good win at the Box Hill Burn over 1,000 last week. Great to have the Huss back on the track. He's looking good, he's looking confident. Noakes is looking quite solid. Lewis just to the rear of him. Then we have Shaw. Burrows, the tall figure with the cap on, just looming there. Can we have one of the interstaters win this prestigious Victorian Mile Championship? Wallace looking strong, has a poke around the shoulder to see what's happening. It's a solid line behind you, Archie. You're doing a great job. Time check now, 58, 59. We've got to kick it in from here, guys. Kick that pace up. 2:02, 2 laps out. So let's get some crowd involvement here. Herd's got a bit of work to do. Burrows looking good. Also Shaw looking nice at the moment. Clifford sitting midfield, then Baisha, then Dale. Bowers to the rear of him, then Barrett, Bibelay, and then Boyd. But out front, the pacemaker's done his job. The race is on. Gee, Burrows is looking solid here. So the tall figure there, Luke Burrows, looking very good in these mid-stages here. Also Luke Shaw going along nicely. Lewis well positioned, also Noakes. Sam Clifford, as we said, the Tasmanian, tracking along very well. Let's see if we can get them under that 4-minute mark. We've got to see the sub-60 last lap. They've got a bit of work to do, that these guys can kick it down. We've got a few low 340s, guys. It's 3:02, 3:03. Let's see if we can get the sub-4, and it is Burrows, the one who takes it. So Luke Burrows. Then we've got Herd. Hussey starting to work forward. So Burrows, Hussey, Herd, Lewis moving nicely. Shaw in next position. Noakes has got work to do. Baisha and then Clifford. Big gap then, and it's Barrett. But out front, Burrows, Hussey. They're starting to get away from Herd, and Shaw now starting to work his way through into third position. So the Huss is the only one in this field who's ever won a Victorian mile. Can he take 2? So Burrows leads the way. Hussey. Then we've got Noakes coming home the outside. Can the Essendon boy take this? He'd love a Victorian Open Championship. Noakes going. Hussey goes again. It's Noakes and Hussey. Hussey leads forward. Shaw coming at them as well. But Matt Hussey's going to get his name on that trophy twice. Just ticking over the 4. So Hussey, Noakes, then Shaw. Good run from Barrows. Big run then Lewis. Baisha coming through with Herd, Barrett, Dale, Bowers, Boyd and Bibelay. Matt Hussey, second time he's taken the Victorian Championship. Just over the 4-minute mark.